The United States 2020 census is fast approaching. By April 1st, 2020, every home in the United States will receive an invitation in the mail to take part in the census. To encourage Portuguese-Americans to participate, the Portuguese-American Leadership Council of the United States, PALCUS, has organized a nationwide campaign called Make Portuguese Count. PALCUS is working directly with the U.S. Census Bureau by organizing the first National Complete Count Committee to reach Portuguese-Americans in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico. In addition, PALCUS has the support of the Portuguese government through its Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Embassy of Portugal, and the regional government of the Azores, as well as the Luso-American Development Foundation. The population count from the 2020 census will determine the money that communities receive for the next 10 years. Communities where Portuguese people live. Over $675 billion in federal money will be distributed for schools, roads, bridges, fire and police departments. Congressional districts for the next decade will be determined by the population count. The census data determines how many people in Washington will represent you, your family, and your community. Why is the 2020 census important for the Portuguese community? The Portuguese have not had a complete count as an ethnic group in over 20 years. We have been virtually invisible for decades. Without needed data about our population, we cannot make a case for things such as funding for Portuguese language in public schools, studies for a rate of chronic diseases among the Portuguese, the strength of our voice with elected officials. The PALCUS Make Portuguese Count campaign currently relies on almost 60 campaign captains across the nation who are trusted voices of our community and are working with organizations from Hawaii to Massachusetts, helping inform and engage the Portuguese communities. However, we need more organizations and captains to join the cause. There is strength in numbers if we all work together. So, how can you make Portuguese count? In the 2020 census form, be sure to write Portuguese under the race origin question for each person who identifies with Portuguese ancestry living in your household. Spread the word, tell your friends and family, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and sign up for our Make Portuguese Count newsletter. Pledge to write Portuguese in the 2020 census. The census form is easy and simple to complete online, on paper form, or over the phone. It only takes 10 minutes. We are Portuguese and we all count. The 2020 census is our chance to make our voice heard on a national level. Make Portuguese Count in April 2020. Please visit makeportuguesecount.org to find out how you can help.